Hello Stampers, I'm Dina Lanzendorf at Inkin' with Dink and welcome to my video. Today's video I want to focus on the fabulous new Flowering Foils Specialty Designer Series paper. This is an item that is available in the second release of Celebration products that you earn for free with a $50 order. So I think this paper kind of goes unnoticed. So I thought I would work with it a little bit today and show you a few cards that I've made with it and how easy it is to color and things like that. So in this pack of paper, you actually get 12 sheets of 12 by 12 paper. It comes in these 4 designs, okay, which are absolutely stunning. And there is both copper and silver foiling throughout them. Okay, they are just single-sided, okay, so they're just white on the back side, but they are absolutely gorgeous papers to work with. So let me show you a couple things. So these are some of the cards that I've made. This is one that I made for a recent team swap that I was in. I didn't do anything to color the foil paper. I just left it as is because I just think it's beautiful like that. But then I decided I wanted to try to color it a little bit and try a couple of different techniques. So these, let's see, this one is one I did, and I actually use my blends to color it. Okay, and in just a minute I will show you how super simple that is to do. This is one that I did, and I used sponge daubers to color the blue parts on this one of the flowers. This one I did, and I colored it with the blends markers again. And then this other blue one I also did with the daubers. Okay, so just different techniques to color it, and they just give such pretty results. Okay, so let me show you. This is just a scratch piece of the foil paper. And I just took some of my blends and I used the brush end. You know, on our blends we have 2 different ends. This end that has the thicker line, this is our brush end, and this end that has the thin line, that's our fine tip end. So I'm just going to use the brush end, and I'm just going to go through and color, okay, the flowers. Now, you don't have to be perfect on it. You know, you don't have to totally stay in the lines. It's not going to show at all. But you just kind of go through, and I always color in a spiral or a circular motion. I just think it does better coverage, and it's better on the tips of your markers. Okay, so then you can choose another color, and this first one I used was Daffodil Delight. It is the light Daffodil Delight, and this one that I'm using is the dark Pineapple Punch. So just another shade of yellow, but this gives a much brighter yellow, so a much brighter look. So I thought it kind of made it pop a little bit more. So again, just went through, did some circular motions to color those in. Okay. So then some of the middles of the flower stayed fairly white, so I am just taking a light soft suede, okay, and was just going to go through and color in the insides of any of them that seem pretty light. Okay, and it's that easy. That is how you color it with the blends. Now remember, when you're using your blends, to always have some kind of a paper, scrap paper underneath you, because the blends do bleed through your paper. Okay, so then I also wanted to show you on this piece here how I did the sponge dauber painting. Okay, so all I'm doing is I'm taking one of our sponge daubers, and I'm going to be using the Seaside Spray stamp pad. It's going to open it up, dab it on there a little bit, and then I'm just going to color in a circular motion. Now, it doesn't cover a big area, so you're going to need to keep reapplying the ink. But then you just kind of do this and roughly color in the flower areas that you want colored. Okay, again, with the sponge dauber, it's a little hard to stay small and detailed places, but you're just gonna kind of do it generally just like that. Okay, and that is my lighter color, so I did it first. Now I'm going to take a sponge dauber and do Blueberry Bliss. And this is what I want in the middle of my flowers because I want them to be a little darker, okay, and pop just a little bit more. So what you need to be sure to do with this to get the best look is to start in the middle and then move out, okay? And that'll ensure that the middle of your flowers stay darker and give it the shading effect that you want, okay? Then I'm ready to do some green. So I'm just going to do my mossy meadow. And again, the leaves are fairly small, so you're just going to generally do it around the areas. Again, they're going to bleed out and you're going to smear it wider than the leaves, but that's okay because the look we're going for is more of a, I don't know, spread out look like that. Okay, so that is how you do that, and it gives it just an absolutely beautiful look. I'll pull out my cards again. So these two are the ones I did with the sponge daubers, okay, to give it that look. And then these two are the two that I did with my blends markers. And then here is one with no color at all on it. So I hope that has inspired you to place another order during celebration so that you can get this beautiful foil paper before it is gone. Like I said, I do love it. Love the colors in it. Love the designs in it. They're so beautiful. And they make great cards, sympathy cards, birthday cards, Mother's Day cards, anything like that that you would like to do with them. So if you place an order this month, we still have just less than a week of celebration. Be sure and use my March host codes because I do send out little extra gifts and card kits to anyone that places an order with me. And I appreciate you watching. Please share my video with your friends, and I'll catch you next time.